Hello, Kevin Wenning. Taking a look at the ride profiles for a cycling and photography tour, help you understand what you're looking at, how to read them, how it's going to help you plan for a tour. So today we're looking at the tour for Morocco, and I've got this all built out with each individual day of the tour here, and then where we take a break in the tour, you're going to see a box that has some photos with the locations and possible photos you might be able to make at those locations. So this is the Morocco tour all built out. Let's take a look at just one day of the tour here. So day one, Chefchaouen to Axer Falls and return. What you're looking at here is pretty simple. If you're familiar with any kind of ride apps, a lot of them have a mapping component like Strava. Will give you a ride profile after your ride is done, show you the elevations that you rode as well as the distance. The app that I'm using here is Komoot. I believe it's a German app, so that's where the name comes from. And if you click on the maps here, it's going to take you out of the website. Everything that you really need to know is going to be right here, which is why I've imported these and embedded them in my website. So what you're looking at here, of course, is the map as far as the roads that we're going to ride. And then down here at the bottom is the distance. And if you drag your cursor along the line, it's going to show you what types of roads are you riding, the elevation, the grades that you're riding. So right there, we've got an 11% grade, but it's just in a very brief section of the road. And if you click on this and you drag over that portion of the ride, it's going to, first of all, highlight it right here on the map in white so you can see where that is on the road, on the ride. And then this zooms in a little bit more so you can tell, drag your cursor over here and see what the actual incline is, plus how long is this actual grade here. So, between, if we're going to say this whole climb right here, for instance, is 12.5 to 14 miles. So it's only a 1.5 mile climb. So that's what this is for. Just clear the selection right here. If you want to get additional detail for any of these days, click on the map. You can also click on view. I think send to iPhone and download GPX. Those are going to open a direct link for you. But if you click on the map or click on view, it's going to open this page, which initially it looks like you have to log in. And if you're already logged in or you have a free account, you can do that right here. Just scroll down. It's right below their landing page here. So just scroll down and you're going to see the route that I've built out for you. Go away. You're going to see the route that I've built out for you. And this is going to look exactly the same really as what is embedded on my website. What you want to do is on the big map here, look for the expand or enlarge button. And it's going to take you to a full screen view where you can zoom in on that route and look at the road in detail, see all of the little towns along the route. Here you'll notice that if you drag your cursor, see there's a little blue dot that follows the road as you're moving your cursor, so you can see exactly where that is along the route. Basically, anywhere that you've got some squiggly lines, that means you're going to be doing some climbing. So if you're not real familiar with these kind of ride profiles, just spend some time in here. Go play with them. They're all on my website. You can click through and then view them. And then if you want to, actually, let's go back. From here, I believe you can send them off to your smartphone or save a copy, send it off to your phone. So if you're planning to ride these routes in Morocco, which you should be because you want to join the tour, right? You can put them on your own phone and device and ride along with us. However, we do ride with local guides that know the place very well. So frequently, even when I've built out these routes, they might recommend we take a little bit of a side road. This is to give us an idea of the distances that we're going to ride as well as the profiles as far as the elevations that we're going to ride every day. So really that's the value in these snapshot maps that I've got here for you. These are specifically planned for road rides. And the other thing that you want to look at here, this ride time, 2 hours and 40 minutes, 33.7 miles. I did it in miles instead of kilometers. Hope that's fine for you. You can do the conversions. And then the average speed right here and the ride time is based on normal people ride times. I didn't build these out as if you're a competitive cyclist. So, when you look at a leaderboard, especially on Strava, I always find myself, down in the rankings. I'm never the top 5 on a route where you look at those times and you're just like, that's inhuman. I don't know how they possibly rode that hill that fast. And this is not built based on professional times. This is built based on average person ride times. So 12.7 miles an hour, that's a pretty average ride time, especially if you've got some climbing involved, which this route certainly does. Okay, so those are the basics there. The other stat that you want to know here, of course, is the actual vertical feet or vertical distance that you're riding. So The things to pay attention to here, of course, are the distance. The ride time's going to be fairly accurate. It'll vary based on who all is in the ride group with us. We do no drop rides, meaning if you're just having a rough day and you need to be a little bit slower, that's fine. Wave down the SAG vehicle, they'll pick you up and ride you up to the group. No need to kill yourself if you're just not having a good day, not feeling it that day. If you're looking at this going, oh wow, I've never ridden a mountain like that, that's the reason I'm sharing this with you, because you want to come to the tour prepared to ride. You want to know what it is that you're getting yourself into, and not in the sense that you get there and you go, oh crap, I am not ready for this, I cannot really enjoy this. I want you to know from the perspective of, you've got time. You're preparing to ride this tour, and you want to go. And when you get there, your training is done. Your legs are ready. You're in good shape. You're in good health, and you know that you can do these rides. So that means getting on the trainer beforehand, going out and riding some mountains beforehand, knowing that when you get there, you're ready to do these rides. This one specifically, like you see that the day starts out here with a good long ride, good long climb. That's going to be, let's zoom in on it, from 1 up to about 17 miles. That's a pretty good long climb. It doesn't have that much grade on it, quite frankly. That's not a hard mountain ride, but if you're not used to riding mountains, that might be for you. And what you could do in this case is, let's clear this, view this whole ride profile. We've got a 60-mile ride for the day. Have the SAG vehicle ride you up to the top of this first climb, and then ride the rest of the day from there. So if you're just not feeling good, let's say, we're in a strange country. You're sleeping in a strange bed. Maybe you just aren't feeling that great. You didn't get a great night's sleep last night. If you're dragging a little bit, that's okay. Take it easy. Get the SAG vehicle to take you up to the top of that climb. Ride the rest of the route. And if you're familiar with looking at these kind of profiles, you know that even though this whole spot here looks like it's a downhill, it's not. You're going to be pedaling. You're going to be working in there. That's not a free ride. You're not just coasting downhill that whole way, right? As always, if you have questions, just email me, tours@intentionallylost.com. Hopefully you're getting out riding and you'll be prepared. I'll see you there. Be well.